Yo, 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 what's good, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Let me share my screen real quick. Type 111 if you can see my screen. All right. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Um, so yesterday, guys, I believe around I want to say I think around like 9:30 a.m. a big move happened with GJ. I'm pretty sure it was around here. Um, so let me just mark up my charts and then I will go over that trade from yesterday from like around 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you guys are new to my session, it's all good. I'll just go through the beginning and I'll teach you guys exactly what I do. Um, so right now I'm just clearing up my charts. Yeah, because I know sometimes, there's new people in my trading session. So I just gotta act like every trading session is just a new trading session, someone new. So it's all good. Because if I don't act like someone new on the Zoom call, like it's not gonna make sense for the very new person. They're just gonna be lost. So basically what I do, guys, is that I start on the day time frame, and what I'm looking for is the resistance and support levels. So as you guys can see, there's a resistance right here, right? And then there's another resistance right around this area. And then there's a support level right around this level. And then I go down to the forward time frame. I do the same thing, guys. I'm looking for support and resistances. And then I also like to adjust them as well. It's a resistance level right around here. And then there's a support level right underneath this. And then it seems like there's a support level right underneath these two candlesticks right here. See that, guys? It's super, super simple. If you guys have any questions about that, just feel free and ask me anything about it. If it doesn't make sense, or let's go ahead. And then I go to the 1 hour time frame. I'll do the same thing. If the supports and resistances are not aligned, I just adjust them. So yeah, so right now I'm just figuring out key levels, guys. That's all I'm looking for as of right now. It's 1 hour time frame. All right, so this looks pretty good. And then I go to the 30-minute time frame. So this is the time frame, guys, that I use to get into a trade and out of a trade. The 30-minute time frame. All right. So for this one, I'm just gonna create a wide support because there's a support level right here, right? And then there's also a little support level right here too. So I'm gonna just make this one wide. So now I'm going to figure out where I would want to get in and get out, right? So above this resistance is super easy. So basically what I do is that I look towards the left-hand side to see if there's any, clear candles, clear traffic. So let's look if there's any clear candlesticks on this side. And yeah, so there's clear candlesticks right here, guys. So I do like this trade above this resistance right here. So this trade has a probability of 25 pips, right? And then over here, there's also clear candlesticks, right? So this has a probability to come up here, probably reject this, and it can also go up as well, continue to go up, which would be pretty dope. So this right here, guys, is a good high probability of a trade. So I would definitely take that. And to figure out where I would want to get in, guys, is basically just above, like probably this wick or these two wicks, this one and this one, probably like around this area, which is 151.497. So let me just mark that down. And then this is where I would get out, guys. 151.600. So my focus, guys, is always to catch 10 pips. For the people that always jump on my sessions, knows already that I'm always looking to catch 10 pips. So from this level, from this entry level to this exit, it's about 10 pips. So that's what I'm looking to catch every single time when I'm trading, guys. Super, super simple. If you guys are new to MetaTrader 4, I would like for you guys to download MT4, which is in your Apple Store if you have an iPhone. So if you guys are new to my session, just type 111 so I can see who's new. Oh yeah. So I would get in for buys on that level, and then for sells, it would probably be right underneath this support level, because as you guys can see, there's clear candlesticks right here, right? So that's where I would get in for sells. And then this has a probability to go about 25 pips, just because right here, there's a rejection level, right? So it can break this level and then come down here, right? Bankroll, August. All right, so it looks like there's only one person that's new. Yeah, Bankroll, I'm pretty sure you have MT4. I'm pretty sure, right? Because I think I was talking to you like a few days back. If you don't got MT4, bro, just let me know though. So for sales, guys, I would get in around here. B14. So this is my entry point, which is 150.919. My exit point, guys, is 150.809. So this is where I'll get in, get out. You say, yeah, okay. If you guys don't know how to use MT4, just let me know in the chats so I can explain how to use MT4. If you guys don't know how to use it. If so, that's dope. All right. Let's see how big this consolidation zone is. So this right here, guys, is the consolidation zone. So about 40 pips around there. So this is the consolidation zone right here. You can also call it the channel. So it's basically where GJ is stuck, you know. It bounced right here, came down, bounced again, came down, bounced right there, came down, bounced off of this level. So it touched this resistance about 1, 2, 3, about like 4 different times, you know. So who knows, you know, it may, so today it may go up, you know, because it touched so many times. But that also tells you that that resistance level was pretty strong. So yeah, guys, that's, I mean, that's pretty much it right here. Like everything is all set up. You know, we just have to be very patient, very disciplined, and just wait for, you know, one of these candlesticks to come to our entry, you know. So like for me, guys, every single day I trade from 8 to 10, and around those times, majority of the times a big move happens. So that's why I like trading at those times only. Oh yeah. And so I was saying that yesterday a big move happened with GJ. So let me scroll back. Looks like GJ is dropping. So I want to keep a close eye on that. Where is it at? Here, let me see what was my entry from yesterday morning. All right, so 150. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, I think that's what it was. Okay, so this was the trade that I took yesterday in the morning. So this right here, guys, is the support level. And then this is the resistance level, right? And GJ right here was consolidating, right? It was bouncing up and down. Hit the support, hit the resistance, hit the support again. And then it came out. So this was a perfect trade. So there's always 2 ways where I would want to get into a trade, guys. It's either I want a candlestick to close above the resistance, or I would want the candlestick to close below the support level. So as you see this, I would want this to also happen down here if we're taking sells. Same thing. You know, so GJ close. So that's one way that I would get into a trade. And then another way that I would want to get into a trade as well. Sometimes, you know, GJ would just break this resistance and just continue to go up, you know, without just closing like that. Okay. So GJ, you know, closed above that. So as soon as I seen that, I knew that GJ was going to fly up as long as it broke this previous high of this wick. So I got in around right here. So once this candlestick opened, guys, and broke this high of this wick, that's where I got into the trade. And DJ just flew. So it was pretty much that simple. It wasn't too complicated. It was all about being patient, just waiting for that setup to happen. Um, this right here is pretty much a setup to above this resistance. This was also a good clean trade setup with this up move, with this move going up. So yeah, that was a trade setup that I took in the morning, guys. Super, super simple. That was textbook. It closed above the resistance and just shot up. So what we're looking at right now, that's what I would want it to happen again. I would want it to close below the support level and then just continue to go down, or it can just break this entry level or I mean support, right? And then come to the entry level and just shoot all the way down. And I would want it to do the same thing up here. So and this here is FRX Factory, guys. So this is what I used to see if there's any news during the day, during my trading day. So today's Thursday, August 26th. So USD has some news going on. I'm not too sure that would affect GPP, JPY. So what time was that again? 8:30. So that's coming up. So that's coming up in 5 minutes. So I'm pretty sure that's going to disrupt this pair right here. Okay, this has USD. This is the pair that I sometimes trade. I had all this set up yesterday, but yeah. So around 8:30, I would want to see what this pair is going to do because there's news in like 5 more minutes, as you guys can see right here. 8:30. So this is called prelim GDP QQ. I'm not too sure what that is. Prelim GDP. Here, let's go look at what that is. I never heard of that. Documentation. News hit an hour ago. Check the clock up top on FRX. It doesn't like this thing. Oh, really? News hit an hour ago. Check the clock on top. FRX. All right. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, it did. Okay. So that's why this probably dropped right here. Could have a possibility. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why GU dropped right there, guys. I mean, to be honest, like it's not a like you shouldn't really trade news. Like that's dangerous because you're not sure whether if the market's gonna go up or down. That's kind of. But just me looking at this, guys. Super simple trade setup right here. Watch. So this is the support right there, right? Resistance right here. So GU was just consolidating right here. See this? It was bouncing up and down, and then GU made its breakout down. And towards the left hand side, it's clear candlesticks. You see this? So this is a higher probability of a trade. And I would definitely take this any day. So I probably would have gotten around this level, like 2 or 3 pips underneath this. And then this trade was about 15 pips, which is not too bad. And GU stopped right here. It probably stopped there just because there's like rejection levels right here. Because it seems like this is a support level right here. So that makes sense. So this is textbook, guys. So this is basically my trade setup, and this is what I'm looking for, guys. I'm looking for my currency pair to consolidate inside this channel or this consolidation, right? And I'm looking for it to break out either below the support level or above the resistance. It's that simple, guys. It's not complicated at all. Super simple. So my session is from Monday to Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sometimes, we do take trade setups together because sometimes it happens from 8 to 9. Sometimes it doesn't. And what I'm gonna start doing, guys, is that if a trade setup doesn't happen during our session, I'll just mark up the entry points, stop losses, and take profits in the lead trading group. So you guys can have it in a trade idea to take. All right. If you guys have any questions for me, just feel free to ask me some questions. Looks like GJ is moving. I see it. Looks like GJ wants to make a move. Yeah, so let's see if GJ breaks his support level. Because around right here is the support level. And then the next support level is around this level right here. So I would not take sells below this. Just be like, why though? Just because there's a rejection level right here. Because I wouldn't want to take a trade right here and then get in and then just it would just be all bad. So yeah, guys, I'm just waiting for these, for either this sell or this buy to happen. Probably the sell is probably gonna happen today, just because it's closer down here. So who knows? So key things that I look for to get into a trade, it's always clear candlesticks. Another thing that I'm looking for too is like, what is like how many pips can I actually cash on that trade if it happens? Like what is the possibility? Or yeah, how many pips can I cash on that trade is what I'm looking for, right? So from this entry to this rejection zone, it's about 21 pips. So at the very minimum, guys, if I can't, if the possibility of me not cashing like about 21 pips, then I probably wouldn't want to look for that trade. I probably wouldn't want to take it. And so this is a good probability of a trade as well. Underneath the support right, see this guys? Right around here. So below this support. So there's rejection right here, right here, right here, right? So this is a good setup. So there's clear candlesticks, as you guys can see right here. And I would probably want to get in around this level. And then this is a possibility of 23 pips. You see that? So that's a good trade setup below this. And then I do see one below this as well. So yeah, so that's basically what I look for, guys. High probability of trades. Another insight that I can give to you guys too as well, just pick one trading session that you guys like throughout the day and just only trade that, that session, because that specific pair that you trade is gonna have, it's gonna move different throughout different time zones, right? So this is the time zone that I like the most to trade GJ, and GJ moves pretty good around this time, so that's why I picked this time zone. And it's very important to pick one, two. Why? Because a lot of traders, they overtrade because you don't want to make your money right in one trading session. So make about 500, and then you jump on later on, around 8 p.m. and then you just lose the money that you just made in the morning time. Because good traders create good habits. So just figure out a habit that you want to attain, and then do it every single day, and just continue doing that. And over time, you're gonna see, your success just piling on. If you create good habits, so and just continue on doing it every single day. See, what's the best way to not trade other times? I'm addicted. That's funny. That's a good question. Yeah, so something that I can definitely give you, bro, is just have a trading plan. Just have a trading journal and just follow your plan. Like that's what I do. I follow my trading plan. So my trading plan is super simple. I just trade from 8 to 10 a.m. There's only two pairs that I'm always looking for. It's either GU or GJ. Yeah, I keep it nice and simple, and I follow my trading plan. It's all about planning the work and then working the plan. Yeah, and I know that's a bad habit to have, just trading all the time. Understand that, but like once you understand what Forex is really about, like you're gonna understand why is it so important to just trade in one trading session and just focus on a few pairs. Just because GJ like has really good volume around 8 to 10, like I said. So that's why I stick to that one trading session, because other than that, I don't really like to hop on any other sessions because it doesn't really move like from 8 to 9 or 8 to 10. And it's very important too, to just trade a few pairs. I said this in the past. You should only focus on a few pairs. It's kind of like, imagine someone just having like 8 girlfriends. I said this in the past before, which is hilarious. Imagine having 8 girlfriends, right? Like it's probably gonna be very hard for you to understand every single girl, right? Like her behaviors, her attitude, yada 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 yada, so on and so forth, right? So that's the same thing with pairs. If you're focusing on 8 different trading pairs, it's gonna be hard to understand its behaviors and patterns and all that stuff. But if you focus on one pair, which is, or one or two or whatever, like for me is GJ and GU. Me just looking at GJ all the time, like I understand its movements, I understand its patterns, I understand how it moves now. You know what I mean? So like once I get into a trade and I see it kind of like not going my way, I kind of do understand like, oh, I should probably get out now, because I've been trading it for so long where I do understand. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like this trade. I've been trading GJ for so long where like as soon as I seen GJ close above this, I knew that, hey, if GJ surpasses this previous high of the wick, it's probably going to shoot up. And GJ did exactly that. And the reason why I knew that, why? Because I've been on the charts for so long, just understanding GJ. You know what I mean? Like if it was my first time trading, I wouldn't understand that, right? Because I never seen GJ behave or I seen his patterns, right? So that's why it's very important to just figure out which pairs that you want to trade and just focus on the guys. So yeah. Yeah, so right now there's nothing going on. Totally cool. Still got about an hour and 20 minutes to stay on the charts because I don't hop off until, so with this trading session I don't hop off until 9, but I'm done trading as soon as 10 hits. I'm done because that's where the market doesn't have no more volume. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have more questions, just feel free to ask me some questions. Like, I'm open to answer any questions. Somebody says, he said, do you wait until the 30-minute candle closes before you get into a trade? Yeah, so like that trade that I took yesterday in the morning. Uh so there's two ways that I get into the trade. It's either I want the candlestick to close either above the resistance or support, like what DJ did right here. You see that it closed above this. So I knew that, hey, if GJ, once GJ opens right here and surpasses this high of the wick, it's probably just gonna shoot up. Or sometimes it doesn't even do that. Sometimes it'll just just come down here, come to my entry, and just kind of like shoot down, like it doesn't even close. It just shoots down just like that. And then I call this impulse entry. This was an impulse entry, right? Where it just hit my entry and just carry down, right? And then sometimes it looks something like this too. It'll break this candlestick will probably close right there. And then this candlestick would probably break the previous high of this wick and then just go down like that. The more that you guys be on the charts and the more that you guys, trade, the better experience that you guys will have, and like the better understanding that you're gonna have too. Because you guys gotta also have it into consideration. Like I've been trading probably DJ for about a year and 6 months, so that's quite a good amount of time, trading one pair. So the more that you be on the charts, the better that you are gonna be. And it's very important as well to learn from your lessons. Like either if it's a win, a loss, still learn from that trade. There's always something to learn about it. Because you're only just as good as your next trade. Like yeah, someone may win like 80% winning ratio for that month or whatever like that, but you're only just as good as your next trade. So you always gotta be learning. So you having some fun over there. Yeah, I don't know why GJ is not dropping. It's probably because what is it? JPY is probably strong, maybe. Something like that. Because normally these two pairs kind of move alike. Both of these pairs. Yeah, exactly. August. August. Yeah, DJ dropped. I mean, DJ. GU dropped like that just because of the news. So yeah, that's why. And then what was it? How do you avoid fake- so that may be a reason why GJ is not dropping because it's statistic. But I'm being very transparent with you guys. I don't use any indicators. I just trust my eyes when I'm trading. I literally just use my eyes. I trust what I see, and I don't. So I trade what I see. I don't trade what I think. Meaning like, oh, I think if this bounces right here is gonna come back up. Like I don't do that. I just trade what I see. So if I see GJ break this, come right here, that's when I'm gonna get in. And if I see GJ come to my exit point, that's where I'll take out partials and I'll leave the rest running. I'm just trusting what I see. I'm not gonna be like, oh, GJ just went drawdown. Oh, I think it's gonna come back to my entry, so I can, make to my 10 pips. Nah, if you say that, GJ might just come back down, and then you're gonna be a massive drawdown. That's why it's important to trade. Trust what you see, trade what you see. GJ is dropping right now. Um, How do you avoid fake outs? Because GJ has a lot of fake outs. Yeah, bro. Pretty much like you can't avoid those. It's all about like once the trade doesn't go your way, just closing out that trade just right away so you can have a small loss. You know, there's certain things that you can do. So like let's say if GJ comes around here and GJ has a fake out, so like basically I put my stop loss at 10 pips. So at the very maximum, I only want to lose 10 pips on a specific trade. But if I can lose a little less than that, that's even better. So if I see GJ actually just coming back and drawdown, and if I see any red flag, that's where I would get in. So here, so let me show you. So there's things that I'll look for. Well, let me see. So let's say GJ just broke this support level, came right here, right? So now GJ is below this zone, right? If I see GJ kind of like go back into the zone over here, that's like a red flag, and then I would most likely want to pull out. So it's all about looking at things that are like red flags. Like if you see any red flags, like, oh yeah, this doesn't look very too well, then that's probably you should get out. And like I said, the very maximum, I only want to lose 10 pips if anything, though. The very, very maximum. It's very important to have a stop loss. Always have a stop loss, guys. For me, it's always 10 pips. All right, so GJ has about 12 minutes and 40 seconds. So this candlestick closes. I'm curious to see where this candlestick is going to close. If it closes, above here, then this support level is pretty strong. Closes above this. Closes either above or around this level, like these two candlesticks close. Yeah, I do like sales below this. I like it. Buys below this level is valid too.
Yeah, yeah. Listening to my old songs back when I would talk about things that hadn't happened yet, but now I get to talk about. Just got back from South Beach, Collins Ave Shore Club. Always celebrating what I wanna see more of. Took my mom with me, let her soak up all the sunshine. Let her watch her rain stop, all because of sunshine. That's what I call foresight, that's what I call manifesting. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living. That's how I'm winning. 5 bands a show now, and you know it's going up. Plays in the millions, guess I'm finally blowing up. Oh, what the feeling. 10 years making beats. Patience tastes bitter, but the aftertaste is so sweet. Could've stopped at any time, wouldn't have believed this. People used to talk down, but now I got them speechless. That's what I call foresight, that's what I call manifesting. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living, that's how I'm winning. Look around, everyone sounding lazy. Am I the only one who does themselves on the daily? I don't wanna hear about these rappers with the same flows. Everybody cut, copy, paste, and where the game go. I remember when I was a kid that would've warranted excommunication from the game, now they rewarding it. Got me so glad I know myself. Moving to the rhythm of my intuition. Anything I want, I speak into existence. That's how I'm living. That's how I'm winning.
Yeah, let's take them back. Uh-huh. Coming up, I was confused, my mama kissing a girl. Confusion occurs coming up in the cold world. Daddy ain't around, probably out committing felonies. My favorite rapper used to sing, check out my melody. I wanna live good, so shit, I sell dope for a 4-finger ring. One of them gold ropes. Nana told me if I pass, I get a sheepskin coat. If I can move a few packs, I get the hat. Now that'd be dope, tossed and turned in my sleep that night. Woke up the next morning, niggas have stole my bike. Different day, same shit, ain't nothing good in the hood. I run away from this bitch and never come back if I could. Needed to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Needed to love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Nick.
On the grill of my low rider, guns on both sides, right above the gold wires. I 4-5 them, kill a nigga on my song and really do it. That's the true meaning of a ghost rider. 10 G's to take your daughter out of Air Forces. Believe you me, homie, I know all about losses. I'm from Compton where the wrong colors be cautious. One phone call, I had your body dumped in Marcy. I stay strapped like car seats, been banging since my little nigga Rob got killed for his Barclays. That's 10 years, I told Pooh in 95, I'll kill you if you try me for my Air Max 95s. Told Banks when I met him, I'ma ride, and if I gotta die, I'd rather homicide. I ain't had 50 cent when my grandmama died, now I'm going back to Cali with my Jacob on, see how time fly.
The underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Leader to love with the underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
From the beginning to the end, losers lose, winners win. This is real, we ain't got to pretend. The cold world that we in, it's full of pressure and pain. Enough of me, nigga, now listen to game.
Used to see 5-0, throw the crack by the bench. Now I'm fucking with 5-0, it's all starting to make sense. My mom's happy she ain't gotta pay the rent, and she got a red bow on that brand new bench. Waiting on shot money to land, sitting in the range, thinking how they spent $30 million on airplanes when his kids starving. Pockets going and Brenda still throwing babies in the garbage. I wanna know what's going on like I hear Marvin. No school books, they use that wood to build coffins. Whenever I'm in the booth and I get exhausted, I think, what if Marie Baker got that abortion? I love you, ma.
Underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Leader to love with the underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine on me until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Yeah, so DJ's not doing anything right now, guys. Just chilling right there by the support. Straight chilling. That's totally normal though. It's all good. We still got about an hour. I got about another hour until I hop off the charts. So that trade that I took yesterday, I think, here, let's see. I think I have the time. That's another key thing as well. So like whenever you take a trade, guys, you should always write down what time you took that trade, which is very important to know. So that trade I took yesterday, oh, so it happened at 9:51. So right before 10. So yeah, so there's still a lot of time left until something can happen. So yeah, so like for me, guys, so every single trade that I take, I journal it as well, and I also journal the time that I take it, just because like, so if a big move happens at 8:30 one day, you know, like that same move is probably gonna happen a different day around the same time. So that's why I like to write at what time the moves happen, so I can be aware. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard this song, but I kind of like this song, I'll be honest. So you guys may think I'm weird. It's like it's just different. Here, I'll play. Oh, what did I just do? Did I exit out? I think I exited out. Oh, I think I exited out by accident. Let me see. So this right here, guys, go mode. I mean, I know this is off topic. It's not about trading, but this this playlist is when I go to the gym, so I can be in go mode. I'm ready to go, and then I got good vibes, so I can just play my good vibes music and just be vibrating very high, just vibrate on a high frequency. So yeah. But low key though, I do got some certain songs here, which is not like hype though. So it's kind of funny. But I still listen to it. Second my close. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of figured that I closed it because it wasn't there. But I didn't even see myself close it, which was weird. That's funny. Where's it at? All right. So I'm gonna play this song. I'm not sure if you guys might like it. It's like different though. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Lupe Fiasco is though. He's like an OG, but I'll play it. It's nice and chill. I like it. It's a great. Thinking about time.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphones, and they wanna know.
Yeah, that song is different, but I like it just because it has a good, good flow, good vibes to it. But so DJ closed above this support level. I kind of figured that it would. So this support level is hanging on. It's pretty strong. So I'm still gonna stay on the charts until 10 a.m. So I do have another hour, guys. So if I see a trade setup happening, I would definitely put the entry point and the stop loss and the take profit in there for you guys, so you guys can take the trade. But once 10 a.m. hits though, I'm not looking for any more trades. And so I do also, I'll be honest, I do take Picasso's and what's his name, Nick Gomez trades throughout the day, because I know Nick Gomez and Picasso, majority of the time they be calling out one trade a day, or if not, it's every other day. So I do take their trade setups, and I think AJ takes their trades and put it inside of the elite trading groups. I think he does that sometimes, which is dope. But yeah, guys, I'll definitely do that for you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And let's go kill the day. And just because God, just know that God places on this earth for a purpose, and and we're basically an image of Him. So let's act and talk like Him, and let's just kill the day, guys. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's get it.